Okay, so up first, I have a set of 5 postcards from Switzerland. They are all in really, really good shape. So this is the first one. We've got verbena here, and none of these are written on. So we've got verbena, we've got a cornflower, pansies. This one's one of my favorite. I love those color pansies. Daisies, and carnations. So a set of 5, they all stand vertical, and if you are interested in these, they're going to be $7, number 17. Okay, so next up, this is a neat little lot. This is a nice set of 12, because I'm throwing in 2 little booklets too from the 1930s. So these are all from 1931. So we've got, all of these are going to be blue cards. I'm calling them blue cards. We've got block printing. We've got spelling in music. And they're going to slide off. Of course they're going to slide off. Why wouldn't they slide on me? Okay. We've got, I love this one, a cleanliness castle. Come with me to cleanliness land. I think these are so cute. Bathtub floats, soap sailors, clean comb orchestra. So these are really kind of fun. And we've got a big old map of the USA. And these are all pretty much 8 by 10s here, or they're slightly smaller than 8 by 10s, I should say. They're comic book size. This is the blueprint of a story. Here we have The Dutch in America. This has got some neat little pictures on this as well. And we've got just a picture silhouette, The Avenue of Trees. That'd be a really cool one to photocopy and get in black and white, I think. This one just makes me giggle. Better to be safe than sorry. Like, look, that poor boy wasn't waiting and he got all busted up. A map that revolves. So this actually gives blueprints of how to make this. And Hansel and Gretel. So these are all cut out little paper guys here that you can stand up and make a really cool stage. Look, we've even got the old witch. So, and then along with them, we've got 2 little booklets. This is all about the New England states. It has really cool typing that could be kind of fun to use on old 1931 paper, and a critical period in American history. Another same kind of thing there. Just kind of lists off different things to study, but it is another little booklet, great for using for your junk journals. So if you're interested in this set right here, it is going to be $10, number 1. Okay, up next, I've got some 1930s Christmas. So right here, this is a whole little write-up. It is a visit from St. Nick. It's part of, but not all of, A Night Before Christmas, the story. But don't worry, I've got you covered on that coming up. But the graphics on this are really kind of awesome. Look at, there we go. Look at it flying across right there. I love that. So it does have another little piece on the back there. And then this is one of my faves. I love this. So this is the whole visit from St. Nick, the night before Christmas. And I love this because this has little pictographs so that little kids could read along to this. I believe this to be a probably kind of self-publication kind of thing, but it is the whole story, or it is, sorry, by Julie and Stuart Hudson. They put this all together. So this 2-piece slot, 1930s, a visit from St. Nicholas, is going to be $6, number 10. Okay, up next, welcome to the year 1881. And this actually has a beautiful handwritten piece on there. This is a little place card from the ringing in of the new year in 1881. And along with it, I've got some floral Happy New Year's cards. So we've got a Morning Glory. We've got the Poppy. And these are all like the size of baseball cards. These are in excellent condition. They're all embossed. And the last one, a carnation. And also embossed. They're fabulous. The corners are all good. Really great for crafting or just displaying. I would actually maybe frame these because I think they're that pretty. So if you're interested in these, they're going to be $8, number 14. And from New Year's to Valentine's Day, because why not? I've got these 1930s Valentines. This one is on linen paper, which I think is really awesome. And it even has, oh, look at how cute they are. These are just fun. I'm going to say that. Ralph Bailey from Nobody. Gotta love it. This one, next one is really pretty. It's not real lace. It's faux lace that's on there, but I love her face. She's so adorable. To Doris from Buddy Bailey? Buddy Bailey. Buddy Bailey. I'm tired of waiting. What's the matter, kid? To Buddy. So some of these are to and from Buddy. This one's my favorite. I'm your Valentine. And it's not because of what it is. It's because of what's on the back. Mr. Death. Mr. Death sent us a Valentine's Day card. I think that's fabulous. So you have a lot of 4 heart-shaped Valentines here. And if you're interested in these, they're going to be $6, number 20. Next, I have some more of these lovely little teacher's aid. These are ancient ones, or what I'm calling ancient. This is the Crusade. So it's a map of where they all went in the Crusades, which is, I think is cool, and some extra little lovely drawings. Some of them are better than others. That one's a pretty good one. This one's fantastic though. Look at this. This is Rome, and it's got all the cultures that kind of existed around them. Rome, the mistress of the world empire. So you get that one, and you get Joan of Arc here. I think she's glorious too, Miss Joan of Arc. We've got the blueprint of a medieval castle. That's kind of fun. Blueprint of castle. And in this lot too, there's some photo pics. So here we have a lovely photo pic here. This is the Fountain of the Great Lakes. These are all from the 30s, early 30s. And we've got the Parthenon there. That page is a little beat up. I'm not going to say it isn't. Come with me to Arabia. Got some great pictures there. What we owe the Romans. Oh, we owe them so much. We really, really do. So we've got some great Romans running around down there, including some cool centurions. The cavemen and the evolution, I guess, of the cave. I love the bottom piece. It's like some Neanderthals chasing a woolly mammoth. Tree dwellers. Once again, a little very, very ancient there. Tree dwellers. And the Inca and his empire. Inca and his empire. And then in this one as well, I have another one of those little 1931s booklets. Really great for a junk journaling, scrapbooking, altered book projects, whatever you're doing. And if you're interested in this lot, it is going to be $10, number 8. Okay, up next, I've got some bridal cards from the 1950s. These are, most of these are the double or the quadruple fold-outs, which I love. They've all got some neat stuff on them. This one has a little bow and some bells. So there's the first one there. Wedding congratulations. This is a typical, there's a 4-piece card. It is a Hallmark. Was the first one a Hallmark? Oh, the first one was a Hallmark as well. Sorry. This one's sweet. Look at those sweet little birds. Oh, they're so cute. Wedding congratulations on this one. This is another 4-card fold out. This one just says made in the USA. Oh, this one says happy birthday. This is a happy birthday. Oh, this one snuck in there. This is a Gibson. So we'll throw that one in there. I like the little yellow flowers on that one. Congratulations on your wedding. This has lots of little shiny details, little kind of die cuts that are in there that you can pop out in the flowers. Really pretty. And it opens up. Another 4-fold card. This is a Fairfield. And the last one, a wedding prayer for the bride and groom. This is another Hallmark one, another 4-fold out. So this is a 6 count of 1950s wedding cards. And if you are interested in this lot here, it's going to be $5, number 11. I had the Swiss floral cards before. These are antique ones. So this actually has like glitter glue pen on here. So we've got some chrysanthemums, maybe peonies. I think they're chrysanthemums. This is written on, and it was not posted, however, but this is an older one. There, and I've got this with the lovely daffodils. That's the time of the year. Look at this handwriting, though. Look at it. It looks like it was written in the 1980s. That's such unusual handwriting for that time period, for 1910. This one here is a Best Wishes. It's got gold gilding around the edges and some real pretty birds. You can see there's a couple little folds up in the corner. Like to show any damage when I see it. This one here was postmarked 1909. So you get that one. And then I'm throwing in this guy right here. He's different. He's not the same as the other ones, but he is some marigolds or calendula. Same thing, it's just it's a fancier name. So this is Butler and Almond Flowers. This one I'm not sure if this is as antique as the others, but it's probably relatively close. So you get the lot of 4 here, floral antique postcards. And if you're interested in these, they're going to be $6, number 15. Okay, up next, I've got some sheet music, great for crafting with. Some of the pictures in the front are awesome, some are not. So this is the Blue Skirt Waltz. These are all, if they're not antique, they're close to it. This is 1944. Some are antique, some are vintage, is I guess what I should say. We've got a Rainy Night Lullaby. I love the little trim on this, but this one does have a big little chip right there. This one here is 1925, copyright. We have Dardanella. I love the cover on this. The only problem is down here, we've got a big, like somebody took a slice. Somebody had a slice of sheet music, but it is really pretty artwork. This one here is 1919. Sorry about that. Some from the 80s. We've got Every Time You Go Away from the 1980s. We've got The Wind Beneath My Wings, also from the 1980s. We've got Selected Sacred Songs. Oh, that's backwards. Selected Sacred Songs. This is 1919 on the inside. So some of the ones are better for using if you're going to be making artwork or mixed media, junk journaling, whatever you do with them, are better for the inside use. This one here is Be Still My Heart, and this is 1934 on these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in this lot because, you know, one of them is a little like, nah, not so fun on the cover. So if you're interested in this, this is going to be $5, number 3. Crafters, it's not all about paper crafting. I have some other fun things too, and this is one of them. Got some new old stock cross stitch. This is by the Creative Circle, pattern number 2300. And this, it looks like it contains 2, although it might just be this one. I don't know. So, I don't know. It says 2300. This is what 2300 is. Cozy Hearth, which I think is really, really pretty. This is the other one. This is 2327. Okay, so this is just the Cozy Hearth. All right, helps if you look at the back. So there we go. This actually looks like it is all there. It's all there, everything you need to have a little fun with this one. This has a copyright of 1985 down here on the bottom, so it finishes up to an 8 by 10, And it says the kit includes silk screen on cotton fabric, cotton embroidery floss, Persian wool yarns, metallic thread, chenille needle, 2 different sizes, I guess, and instructions, frame not included. So that is everything that is in this. So not this one. This is the piece that's there. That would help, right? Okay, so if you're interested in the Christmas cross stitch, it's going to be $8, number 6. Had the big boys before. These are the smaller mini cards. So these are also 1950s. These are more packaged cards, like they would have gone on top of a package, I should say. So this one is got bells. This one also has bells, but the bells have some glitter on them. That's a little bit more rectangular shaped card there. I'll try to put these out. There we go. Here's another rectangular card, but this one actually goes this way. So I kind of, no, focus. There we go. I kind of really love the little flower bouquets on that one. So we got that one. We got a little wedding gift. And these are all signed and written on. Most of them are hallmarks. See, they're all written in. But I thought they'd be fun. We have wedding season coming up soon. So it'd be cool to make a neat little wedding piece if you know a bride or a groom getting married. Gift for the bride and groom. This one is just a little metallic one. A gift for both of you. This one's cute. I like this one with the different umbrellas. I like that one. We've got a wedding cake because we need a pretty wedding cake. We've got for your bridal shower with a pretty blushing bride as well. Very 1950s. I love this one. This one's one of my favorites. For your bridal shower. And it's, look, it's everything you need if you were a bride in 1950s. Okay. And these almost look like little wands to me. Like they could be little fairy wands. I know they're umbrellas. I get that they're umbrellas, but I kind of feel like they could be little wands too. And another bell one. So this is 10-piece set. So if you're interested in the mini cards, they're going to be $5, number 9. Okay, some more new old stock. These are cling stamps. By Recollections there. So they're very French in design. So we've got some keys. The keys are kind of cool. Some fancy little fleur de lis. Wow, I really should have been able to say that better. And some border cuts. They're like foam stamps there. They are still all packaged up. So these are called Crown and Keys right there. And they have little instructions on the back. So new old stock, not super old, but you know, we're broadening our crafting horizons here. So if you're interested in these, they're going to be $7, number 2. So this next lot is an assorted lot of 12. Some of them do have some pretty heavy damage, so I would totally be using these in scrapbooking. This lovely lady's head is just about to come off. This is a Valentine's, so I really want to see somebody save her. And most of this stuff is Victorian or Edwardian in age. A few of them are a little bit on the newer side, like probably the early 1900s, like but pre-1920. This boy's missing his head. I honestly thought that his head was in here because this opens up, but it's not. His head's not in there. So this has flowers, a dove, and then this little bit right here. This would have stood up once upon a time as a cool little Valentine's card. This is a tuck. Is it a tuck card? Is this a German one? Yep, this is printed in Germany, but sadly he's missing his head. This is another piece that's got some damage, and I'm really sad about it, but this is April's little calendar. This is, again, on like a piece of linen, but I love the, there's pieces on here that can be saved. This was a trade card once upon a time. We've got another calendar piece. This one's in much better condition. This is November. I don't know the exact date on these. You can probably look it up because they got the calendars on them there, but it has a nice little poem in there. Then we've got a couple of book pieces here. Look at those lovely ladies. This is Evening Dresses of the 60s, meaning 1860s. So this is from 1863. And then we've got this one here as well. Hoops became enormous during the Civil War. Yes, they did. I have no idea how those ladies moved around. So we've got a nice big card here, Roses and Mountains. Nothing on the back of this one. It is an embossed piece. It is quite large. It's bigger than your average postcard. And we have three pieces of Victorian ephemera that came from a autograph book. So there's one, Naughty Child with Crayon. The other two have die cuts. There's the other one. So they all have nice little writing messages on them. They're all from different years. This one's got some Hebrew on it too. But they're all the late 1800s. There's another pretty die cut there. Look at how pretty that is. Really nice handwriting too. I love the handwriting on these. Then we've got a little Easter's greeting card with some Lily of the Valley. This is an actual card. It does open up. And believe it or not, this is a Christmas card. I didn't think dogwoods were very Christmassy, but apparently they are. So this one was written on the back. So this is a 12-piece assorted lot. And if you are interested in these guys, they're going to be $10, number 5. Okay, up next, and I don't pick these up often, but sometimes I do. I've got a set of, these look like 1970s to 1980s patterns to me. They look like everything is in there, but I'm not a sewer. So this is a size 16. This is a size 12 miss with a bust of 34 inches. And I have to say, I kind of want some of these dresses because they look really cool. So one is a Butterick. The other is Simplicity. Like I said, they look like they have all their pieces. I know some people just like to collect them and not necessarily use them, but you do whatever you love with these. So if you're interested in the 2-pattern sewing set, it's going to be $2, number 19. We had a Christmas one, now we get a spring one. So this is Bernat cross stitch. This is counted cross stitch. This one is called Cat Spring, and it's going to be a 5x9. So this one does have everything it needs to do this. This was 1992, new old stock, so there's everything in there. It's still sealed up. And if you're interested in this guy right here, it's going to be $4, number 13. Next, I got another little collection here of sheet music. We have Dolores. It's a waltz piano solo. I love the little dancing couple. I think that's a really cool little graphic. This is 1947 on this one. And we've got Lily Bells. This is an older one. This is for the pianoforte. And I don't know, it's kind of neat. I think some of this is kind of neat looking. This is 1924, copyright on that one. This one's just kind of a boring one. I would use the inside pieces on this one. But it is music by Duke Ellington. It's just a plain blue cover. It looks very faded. Don't You Know I Care, or Don't You Care to Know. Then we've got the song that might stick in everybody's head, and I apologize if it does, Elvira. I used to love this song when I was younger. My parents used to listen to it all the time. So by the Oak Ridge Boys, fun little picture of them there. We have By a Lazy Country Lane. So this is kind of my green and blue lot. By a Green Country Lane there. Let's see, copyright on this is 1931. And last but not least, we have Memory Lane. Memory Lane. And this has light blues, blacks, and whites on it. And this one right here is 1924. 1924. So a lot of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. A lot of 6 on this. This is sheet music lot number 2. And this will be $5, number 4. So up next, I have some art prints that did come from an art book. So we've got Men Are Square. That is literally the name of this title. Men Are Square. I love that painting. It's so hyper realistic, but impressionistic at the same time. We've got right here, we've got these lovely ladies. These are called the Gleaners. And this is a 12 count. All of these super frameable, or work them into artwork. I love this. It's very impressionistic. Home of the Heron. And we've got Dance of the Nymphs. Dance of the Nymphs. Let's see, what do we got here? Carnation, Lily, Lily, Rose. That's the name of that one. Some fun little girls. Ooh, out in the meadow collecting flowers. We've got some cows. The herd in sunshine. Some cows. That's also very impressionistic. We've got kind of an old masters one here. This is Madonna of the chair, as opposed to Madonna of the bed or Madonna of the bath. Sorry, I'm not making fun, guys. I just, sometimes the names of these things kind of throw me. Another really pretty impressionistic one. This is called Tanis. Like that. We've got Two Sisters of Valencia. Oh, that one's so sweet. They're running and playing in the ocean. And we've got, of course, Whistler's Mother, because we need to have Whistler's Mother. This one's actually titled The Artist's Mother, but it's Whistler's Mother. We've got Behind the Plow. Behind the Plow there. And the last one, Going to the Market. Going to the Market. Now, these don't have anything on the other side. There is a 12 count of these different artist prints. And if you're interested in this lot here, it's going to be $10, number 16. For those of you who like to do assemblages, I don't really have any bases right now, but I do have wooden blocks, and some of them are more on the antique side than the vintage side. This is one of them right here. So there's a whole lot of 7 of these. This is more vintage, antique guy. Look at, we can learn our Roman numerals. Love it. There's another, this one's actually really old. This one actually says Japan on it. And the last one. So you got a lot of 7 wooden blocks. And if you're interested in the wooden blocks, they're going to be $6, number 12. I got another lot of these 1930s cardstock. And if you're interested in these and you want more, I have a whole bunch more. You can just message me, whether you send me an email or put a message in the comments down below. DM me on Instagram is probably the easiest way. I can shoot you over some pictures if you're interested in other ones, because I have a whole bunch more. So this lot right here is my myths and stories. So we have Robin Hood with all the cast of characters being shown off there. We've got Hans Brinker right there. I love the little skating. This one is one of my favorites. This is Fairy Dyers, and all around we have these dancing flower fairy pixies. I love that. And the little cauldrons that they're making stuff in. Oh. We've got Mount Olympus and her gods. King Arthur and his knights sitting around the round table there. Of course, we've got Guinevere all on her own down there. Visions from King Arthur. So we've got the little kids having some visions. So like I said, these are all from 1930. We've got Peter Pan. I haven't seen the new Peter Pan movie that came out, but I'm a little disturbed that Jude Law is playing Hook. I don't like him playing a bad guy. I'm just saying. So we've got all the kids flying out off to Neverland. We've got the story of the flute. It's a nice little myth with a little pan dancing around down there. We have the Goddess of Salt. Some of these are really great little stories too, and little myths. The Goddess of Salt. We have a minstrel's story, and I love the castle, but it's down here. It's the little maiden and her minstrel. Oh, I think that's so cool. I want to say that's Eleanor of Aquitaine. That's what I want to say. I love her. We've got seat work. This is a little Red Riding Hood picture here. And we've got a story in pictures. So you've got a whole bunch of different little captions, almost comic book style on these. So this is another 12 count on these. And if you're interested in these, they are going to be at $10, number 7. Okay, and lastly, I've got some old school cookie cutters, aluminum cookie cutters. Now, I picked these to all lot together. I have more, but I picked these out because They are the kind that could hang as ornaments and have really cool decorations inside. So this one right here is Santa's Got a Brand New Bag. This one could go for any time of the year. It's just a little circle cookie cutter there. I've seen great ornaments made out of those. We've got a smaller star here and a bell. So not just a Christmas bell, let's not forget, this could be wedding bells too. So if you're interested in this lot of 4 cookie cutters, they're going to be $6, number 18. what you're interested in. I'll let you know if it's still available. Simple as that. But don't forget to check me out over on Whatnot and claim your $10 credit. The link is in the description box below. I do a vintage and ephemera sale over there every Thursday night. I also do some pop-ups, so make sure you check in and you have your notifications clicked on that. And that is pretty much everything. Until next time, everyone, stay swanky and stay classy.